Okay, we loaded really fast into this one. I did not expect it. First augment is gold. Works for me. Let's see what we build today. I want more games like the last one yesterday where I just did stupid shit and it worked. So we're gonna play kind of stupid today. I don't know how stupid. I'm not gonna go completely moron mode, but I'm gonna stop worrying so much about the strategies that I think are best and go for just whatever seems fun. Problem is that probably won't change things. I'll still probably end up losing because what I think is fun is probably not actually very good. Now, we did get offered a Vex, which means we could go Executioner in this game because we have one of the rarer Executioners already. I'm gonna go Punk for cheaper rerolls. But we could also go Emo. That's a couple different options. We could do both, actually. Do we want to just do an Emo and a... You know what? Why not? And Poppy, there she is. Right, let me real quick check who we may get here. No one useful, okay. Use a reroll, and there we go. Now, as for the Executioners, we want Twitch, Samira, and either Akali, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that shows up in the shop naturally, so I'll do that one. And we want an Executioner carry. Okay. Works for me. Well, you know... yeah, never mind. That's a bit better. Now, I could play Annie and get Emo here. Do I do it? I think I do. I'll go ahead and sell Jinx, because I'm not planning on using that. If I had a Mosher offered in the shop, I'd, oh wait, no, Vi is the Mosher. I was gonna say I'd put her in to get the buff, but no. Now, we actually get Punk because of Twitch as well, so we've got a nice amount of active shit. I'm gonna go Sunfire, because we will need good tank items on our frontliners anyway, so that'll be worth it. I did consider sticking with Titan's Resolve, but, like, we don't have any fighters with this build. It's all just, like, backliners or frontline tanks. There's no real alternative. The only exception is Akali, who still isn't a fighter. She's a, what's it called? Assassin. But yeah, basically, everyone's getting sundered and shredded by 30%, which means I don't need any items that do that, because every enemy is already going to be doing that. This burn is going to be nice, because it gets rid of healing, so now their armor and their healing are both kind of fucked. If only we could get an anti-shield item, but I don't think those exist. If they do, they're definitely like an artifact, so... Take you... And... nothing else. It's fine by me. Let's go ahead and give this to Vex, because she is currently the strongest character, because she's got both Executioner and Emo active. Giving her higher attack speed means that she will just send this out a little more often. We got very, very lucky right off the rip with the characters we got, as well as the augment we got, since I wanted to build Executioner anyway. It really worked out perfectly. In an ideal world, we get a Vex headliner, because she is where our overlap stands between our two main augments that I'm going to be going for. So, ideally, that's what we get. Now, this guy did get a Mordekaiser, so not ideal for us, but he did die before he was able to do too much work. His shield just kept him alive a little longer, but we still won, so it really doesn't matter. We've got a nice win streak going so far. Obviously, it doesn't really benefit us until we hit the 5th win, and there's no guarantees that'll happen, but our team is very early game strong. Extremely so. So, I don't think... no. Yeah, I don't think that'll be an issue for at least the first 2 wins. They're very much, like, easy wins. My only thing that I'm scared about is that Vi is a fighter, not what I'd actually prefer. So, like, I'm gonna I'm gonna highlight Pantheon, because he gives us Punk and Guardian permanently if we keep him on the board, because we get Guardian from a Moo. That's just a nice thing to add on to our build. And because we'll keep Punk, we'll get a free reroll every round as well, so I think it's worthwhile. I don't think we win this one. That stun could not have been worse timing. Yeah, if we didn't get stunned there, I think we would have won. That sucks. We could have had a really good win streak going there. Oh well. But as I was saying, though, if we can get a Pantheon, he just builds into the team very well. He'll still probably be one of the first people we get rid of at any point in time, but still. Now, we currently have a bow. The spatula would be nice, but yeah, someone else is going to take that. I knew it. The bow, I don't know what I'd even really want to build with it. I mean, Void Staff wouldn't be bad, I guess. Of course, I don't need to shred, that's the issue. Here, we'll get a Giant Slayer. Maybe that'll be the right play. Because, like, there's no point in shredding. Well, that's interesting, but no. Because I'd rather keep the gold in case we win this. But, like, yeah, no, I just think that the Giant Slayer is the better choice. Now, don't get me wrong, no one's going to have enough health for Giant Slayer to pop off right now unless someone 2-starred a character in their front lines, but I still think it's worth putting it on her because at least it gives her increased stats. But, yeah, no, I don't... There's no point in Sundering because we've already got that from Executioner, and especially no point on, like, Vex because their attacks and spells already do that, and it does not stack as far as I know. If it does stack, then I'm an idiot, you know, woe is me, I'm stupid. Okay, our issue right now, we need that Pantheon. He'd be a much better tank than Vi would be. If Vex can get her ult off... Okay, good. I was gonna say, we can win as long as she can get her ult before she dies. So yeah, there. See, good thing I didn't buy those Vi's. Still no Pantheon. Really surprising. I will do one more reroll. Okay. I'll do one more reroll. Worth it? I'm really hoping for the Pantheon, though, because Pantheon would, like, if we had Pantheon versus that guy we lost to, we would actually have won, because our main issue has just been lack of survivability beyond anything else. So, that's really what we're needing. We also need to get some crit items, like ASAP. That would severely benefit us. Because we are an Executioner build, so we do want crit items. Man, I wish I could have gone off and killed that Cassante. Oh well. Yeah, see, that's a 2-star Cassante, and he still does not have anywhere near enough health to be getting the Giant Slayer proccing on him. So it's like I said, not really going to get any benefit from the passive from Giant Slayer right now. Really? I'll just play her for now, so we at least have someone on the board up front holding them off for a little longer, but like, I am genuinely surprised. I did a couple rerolls there, really hoping for that Pantheon. Don't need cat. Adaptive Helm is fine, I guess. Well, hi, Amumu. That is an Executioner carry, which is what I said I wanted, but that is, like, not a great one, I don't think. I don't really want Twitch carry. Like I said earlier, ideally we get a Vex carry, Vex headliner, so that we can have the benefit from that. Putting that on a Mumu instead. The benefit from that, Emo plus Executioner overlap. Plus, she is a 3 cost, which is already just very nice to have. Man, that Evelyn. Yikes. Yeah, okay, we're losing a good couple now. I need a Pantheon, seriously. Vi is not it. I need that Pantheon badly. Now, we will swap out the Annie, almost assuredly, because there is no point in keeping her there. No, thank you. Random Emblem and a Reforger is not bad. Find your center, though. Find your center is underrated. Holy shit, I'm getting offered a Viego before I got a Pantheon. I'm gonna reroll a little more than I should. Okay. Are you fucking with me? I should have put the Sunfire on her, but... Oh, I still have time. I can't believe we've gotten full emo before I could get a single Pantheon. Now, we lose against this team. There's no way we're beating them. They've just... This guy's level 6 with a full team of, like, actual characters while I'm still missing a fucking Pantheon. I am upset about that. Oh well. We just gotta wait. Haha. Okay, I'm gonna actually... I said I'm gonna do some stupid things today. There's the stupid shit for the day. Adaptive Helm on Emo Poppy genuinely could be the play here. Because it means that she gains 10 mana, or sorry, she gains 1 mana every time she's struck by an attack, and because we've got Emo, she's a 20% less mana cost, and once we play a Moo, it'll be 30% less, so she'll be casting very often. This might just be a Poppy carry game by just metric of having to find your center plus Adaptive Helm on her and full Emo. Like, look at the damage she put out there. Holy shit. Now, ideally we get like a Warmogs for her, so that she can deal even more damage, because we don't really want to put AD on her. We just want to give her tank items. I will just go for a Giant's Belt or a... Ooh, wait, but a glove, though. I do need more crit items. I think I'll go for the glove. I need crit items because I am still going Executioner. It's not like I'm just going all in, oh, Poppy is my carry, only focus Poppy. So yeah. I will say, since Poppy is a Mosher, it's kind of funny. If I'd kept the Vi, I would have had Mosher active as well. But if I'm going to go Mosher later in the game, I'll probably just add in a Yorick because why not? There's no other character that would really fit the Mosher phenotype. Wow. Okay, do I swap out the Punk right now? I don't think I do. You know what? Fuck it. Probably a bad decision, but I don't even care. It was like, I was considering swapping Pantheon out, but he's giving me the cheaper reroll, and I'd really rather not pass that up. Now, I just blew through all my cash so I could win some rounds. Hopefully it actually pays off and I don't instantly regret it. I'm gonna instantly regret it though, aren't I? Yeah, this person just has super fucking Annie. And it doesn't help that my My Poppy prioritized people who had shields. Now, we already have a Samira and an Akali offered. We could just swap out the Punk right now. We'd lose Guardian and Punk, but we'd get up to... Actually, no, wait, because Twitch is an Executioner. I forgot. Never mind. At this point, we just need to make money and level up. I think now we just start spending money on levels once we get enough money to not go for broke. We need to get interest and then do that. Man, Poppy just seems to only ever ult the people who are in the middle of being shielded. There she finally did it to someone who wasn't shielded. Yeah, Vex is still putting in the heavy lifting because of her crit chance, her crit damage, her ult can crit because she's a executioner that has the active ability. If we can get a rod for her so she can have a jeweled gauntlet, that would be ideal. Honestly, I don't want the Twitch to 3-star. I don't think it's worth it financially. We are absolutely fucked economically because of me putting the Amumu in. I don't regret it though. I should regret it, but I'm not gonna let myself get upset at myself for that. Okay, well, that's not bad. That's an Executioner carry, but you know what? It's not the one I want, so I'm not going to take it. I'm going to be greedy. We could get a Quicksilver, which, I don't know if that'd really be bad. And I'm leaving her with the glove, mind you, because, just increase her crit chance even more. But I will just be greedy. Rather than taking the Samira, I will greed to try and get the Vex. No, we still lost, but at least only 2 of them lived. Okay. Financially, we are still kind of being destroyed. Wow, no. I think I'll just take the 3 random components and roll with that. Very nice. The Hand of Justice for... I mean, for now, since it's a crit item, I'll just give it to, like, Annie. Well, we are not getting any money because of this. I'll go Protector's Vow so that Poppy can ult, like, pretty much right off the rip. Okay. Vex having the Jewel Gauntlet means that she is basically always critting now. Not quite always, but it's a nearly 100% crit chance, so... Once we get more Executioners, it will be 100%. The only problem is we still have not been able to financially recover from that decision earlier. Which is not great. We're on 4-2, and we do not even have one interest that we are making. Very, financial ruin. It's the wrong one. That's Emo Vex. I need Executioner Vex. That sucks. That really sucks. Do I take it anyway, though? Because realistically speaking, it is still gonna benefit me, isn't it? And I could just get rid of Annie and just accept that I'm going to have Executioner 4. I don't want to. I'm going to greed. I'm going to greed, and I might regret it. I'm probably going to regret it. But we'll see if it was the wrong choice. You know what? No, I changed my mind. Seeing how bad this one is going, I changed my mind. Her headliner effect is just plus 25 AP. It's not insane, so it's fine, though. Maybe we'll find a better option later. Yeah, seeing how bad I'm losing to so many people, I don't want to get knocked out. Taking the rod simply because I could work on getting another jeweled gauntlet, which would be really nice for Karthus. Or Kali, but she's Attack Reaper, not AP, and I always forget that. But yeah, we'll put in the Vex. We'll swap out the items, and we'll just hope. That's nice, at least. Okay, well, here's the thing. I could reforge her Giant Slayer and her Quicksilver, and just hope that it gives me something good for her, but that'd be too big of a risk. So I just gotta hope, honestly, at this point, for good items. Items are really what's holding me back right now. I need like a Rabadon on Vex yesterday. Hell, I'll take an Archangels if that's the only option. That was close. We finally got to our first amount of money. See, I'm probably going to lose this game just because of that financial loss decision I took. Now we do have to the point where we only need 2 more Vexes and we'll hit 3 stars. And when she hits 3 stars, she does become a beast. 610% AP damage is nothing to snuff at. It's especially why I said, like, if I can get a Rabadon, I will swap out her Giant Slayer for Rabadon. Or probably not her Quicksilver, though. I'll only swap out the Quicksilver if we can get to Executioner 4, which I'm going to be honest, I don't think is happening this game, just by the sheer metric of how unlikely it looks. Now, by the way, I do still have Annie on the board, even though we don't really need her. There's no point in having the extra emote. The reason I have that is simply because she is 2 stars, so she's still worth it for now. When I level up, I will swap her out and add another Executioner, so it'll be Executioner 4. But I don't know if I'll even make it to that point. I am getting absolutely decimated in most of these rounds. But yeah, I'll put Karthus and, I don't know, Kali or Samira in. I mean, Samira isn't as high of a cost character as a Kali, but like a Kali's an attack Reaper, and I kind of hate frontline Reapers. They don't tend to provide much without items at all. Well, that changed my mind. That really changed my mind. Samira is certainly being put in now. I didn't say changed my mind, that made up my mind. I was already leaning towards putting Samira in first. Now it's definite. We'd also benefit a lot from getting another Poppy, so she can hit 2 stars. That's a Rabadon. Okay. I'm leaving Annie in for now. I might regret it. I mean, I could put in Samira and she'd probably just do better. I just don't have any crit items for her, so I don't know. I really need another Vex, though. Another Vex is my win condition. I mean, not even my win condition, it's my survive condition. I will absolutely get knocked out if I don't get it, but I at least have a chance if I get one. Okay, here's where I have to just do all the rerolls for her, because I will die if I don't. Okay, that's a lot of people I should have taken. Thank you. Cost me all my fucking money, but thank you, eventually. I'm gonna reforge these. I'm putting him on Pantheon instead of a Mumu just because Pantheon also has the buff from Punk keeping him alive. I definitely should have swapped Samira out, but I just ran out of time here. Really sucks who Vex is focusing. She focused the one person who could survive her for the entire thing. I literally lose because of who Vex focused there. Are you serious? Out of everyone on their entire team for her to focus, she went for the one person who had an actual amount of tank stats. Ah, that's so annoying, man. I think that would have been a great build if I hadn't been completely fucked financially. I think if I were to do that build again, I wouldn't go Punk, because Punk kind of just ruins your econ. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Punk is a weird augment, because it's supposedly an econ augment, because it makes it cheaper for you to reroll. But in doing so, because it's such an early game augment that you need to reroll to keep it actually, like, worthwhile throughout the game, it actually kind of is bad for your econ. There are times where it's worth it, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's very counterintuitive in that it's simultaneously good and bad for your econ. I think if it's really good if you get like a prismatic augment as this first one of the game, where it gives you like plus 50 gold or some shit. In that situation, absolutely worth it. But beyond that, it's kind of just risk with not a ton of reward. We could do a Disco or a Dazzler game here. I don't know if I will or not. That's like, we did Dazzler last time. We kind of got our asses beat. Overkill. And I'm just not a huge fan of Disco. Disco's boring. Even more overkill, Nami. Holy shit. We could do Pentakill or KDA as well. We got offered their 1 costs. I mean, there's 2 1 costs for KDA, but you get my point. You go ahead and go in for now, I guess. We'll see, based on what we're offered. I mean, right now we're offered a rod. That's not much. But, I tell you what, you can use it, Nami. Get a little more damage with your ult that you're probably going to still overkill with instead of actually using it for a good reason. Exactly that. Completely unnecessary amounts of damage. I'm actually going to sell both of them so I can get the extra gold here from interest. You can make interest during minion rounds. It's just very unlikely for you to get that much gold in the early game, but you can. And I will take my chance to do it. It even offered me here right back. So, worth it, I suppose. Now, we do have a Nami. I'm not going to build her up because I'm not planning on actually using her. There is the Bruiser Olaf in the shop, but I'd rather have Pentakill Olaf because I'm thinking of going to Pentakill this game. Either that or KDA. We'll see. Oh, man. I could have gotten that Nami and had a 2-star Nami, which would probably help me early, but I'm not doing that. I'm playing stupid today. But actually, I guess I'm playing the way I normally would play, which I know is actually bad, so I probably should have done that and done some... whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm doing what I feel. I'm going gut instinct here. Complete and total gut instinct. Uh... I think patience is a virtue is a good one. I'm gonna regret this. I don't regret it. Okay, we're in KDA. We lose to Punk, though, because Punk is such an early game augment. That's fine by me, though. Now, Patience is Virtue is not going to pay off because I bought a champion. That's fine. Still not going to pay off because I'm buying another champion. I'll leave her here, honestly. Now, we've got a very nice KDA setup. I really like this KDA setup because you can have a really nice team setup with this one, whereas some of the other ones are kind of really bad. I like this one. Now, Kaisa, she is an attack carry, so, like, Rage Blade is going to pop off on her, but we also need to get her some attack items for her to actually really pop off with it. A Kraken would be nice. Also, hey, another KDA. Hey, what's up, man? Well, you're in a better econ position than me, probably, but in the future, I'll be in a better one than you. I'm gonna lose because I missed my ult while she hit hers. That literally, that was the difference maker. If we had both hit ults, or if, you know, the opposite had happened, then sure, it would have been different. But he literally won off of his dodge. Ah, that sucks. Okay, well, we're not buying anyone this time, so we'll get 2 free rerolls. Part of me wants to just sell this Lilia so that we can guarantee the 30 gold even if we lose here, but it's not worth it. Yes, it is. Because we're already on a lose streak, so losing here actually is not bad. It'll help towards the lose streak. It sucks because our Lilia is not that close to 2-starring now, but focus on econ over that. Because we will almost certainly lose this one because of the sheer financial decision loss that we have. Yeah. That's fine, though. I want to keep the lose streak going, get some money from it, and I got an extra interest off of that. We have to make up for that early decision I made for my interest. You know, doing several of those rerolls there, rather, it was not a great financial decision. It was a burden, even. But we get 2 free rerolls now. We will abuse those. Character-wise, we could benefit from a sword. Or a glove. I will take the sword because it's just better than the glove right now. If I already had a glove, the sword would be the easy decision. If I already had a sword, the glove would be the easy decision. Because I have neither, sword, I think, is the right call, because giving her more damage on her attacks is probably the better play. Giving her crit doesn't give her more damage on her attacks, except 20% of the time it will. 20% of the time, it'll have her do an extra 40% damage, whereas just giving her the sword will always have her do more damage. That's ludicrous, by the way. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on Nico because she is a 3 cost, so she's just going to benefit from it more. They're both 1 star, so it's not like I lose out in that regard. Right now, all my characters are 1 star, and I have nothing in my hand. But item-wise, pretty good items. Pretty decent items, at least. I mean, I do not love the tank item I have on Nico. I mean, Protector's Vow is okay, but There are better ones, but I think it's decent. Especially for her, since she does have a shield ability, so she's just going to be shielding very often. Because, yeah, she just shielded, and then she shielded again. Now, it didn't actually save her life, because Nami does insane damage for some reason. But it doesn't matter, because we want to lose. Remember, we're trying to keep up a lose streak here, so we can get as much money as possible. I'll buy her. I'll lose out on the free rerolls next time in exchange for getting her. We are one away from getting KDA maxed. Not maxed, getting KDA upgraded, I mean. Seraphine most likely want to show up. Right now we have no chance of getting any other one, so pretty much the only one that can show up. We could play another Superfan, but we don't have a headliner yet, so there's no point. And we also don't have one in the shop, so I'd have to reroll for it. But like if a KDA headliner shows up and a Superfan in the same shop, I'll take it. Especially if it's like Nico and her buff is on KDA, because then we get 5 KDA and Superfan without having to swap out literally any characters. So yeah, that's a strong ass country that guy has already. But look at his econ. He has only 10 gold. Well, he has less than 20. I don't know if it's 10, but you get the point. He's gonna lose in the late game because of that. Okay, I'm not gonna... Well... I'll do that, because it's scuttled, so I know I'll get at least 1 coin, because they each drop 1 coin, so I'm gonna get 3. So I'll hit 50 gold still, but this way, not only does it increase my chances of beating them, which I'm not gonna lose to scuttles, but more importantly, I now have a chance at finding better units in the shop, so... Ooh, that's a difficult choice. Do I want to give her IE or do I want to give her Deathblade? Well, you know... That is not bad. It is almost the Nico thing I said earlier, but... I don't really want to buff her. That's pretty much exactly what I could ask for. That is not going to be done. Okay, I'm going to give her IE and then another sword. I decided IE is the better choice because it increases her crit chance, it increases her damage, it means her ult can crit. I think overall it's the better decision than a Deathblade. But I do want to also get her a Deathblade. Yeah, that was big. We only got the extra gold from the lose streak once, but it was extra gold at least. That's not bad. Do I want Edge of Night for her? I don't think I do. I think I want... You know, let me... Sated Spellweaver isn't bad. But, I don't know, Piercing Lotus... Oh, that does buff my entire team if I go... I think I want the Omnivamp, though. Call me greedy, because it's not as good as what I was offered earlier. I should have taken, like, anything else, but not literally anything else. There were a lot of better options there. I passed them up. Woe is me. Hey, look, it's the KDA guy again. He built a more AP and AD mix on Kaisa, which is surprising. But I guess it might just depend on the items he was offered. And it still beats me just by sheer metric of he has, like, startup characters and more items than I do. Oh well. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, we're doing it. I like Kaisa headliner for the early game at least. Later in the game, we can swap it around, but for now, I think it's worthwhile. It stars her up, too, because she was a 1-star carry at that point in time. That does give her 20% extra AP damage. She has 10, so a little extra damage, but more importantly, it gives her the increased stats, which is, you know, the higher base stats is really what's important here. Now, we got another KDA, but this guy's not building full KDA like me and that other person are, so it's different. Wow. Yeah, the dash further is really nice on her. That Deathblade would go hard if I can get Karthus' sword. If I can't get that, what else would I want? Probably a chain vest so I could get a gargoyle. But I got the sword, okay. Because I could get a gargoyle on Nico then, which would not have been bad either. Give her even more resistances, get her real nice and healthy. But I would rather have higher damage from the Deathblade. We are, again, 1 KDA away from being able to level up. We don't need to go full KDA this game because we have a KDA headliner and we're not getting emblems, so I will swap out people later on. Namely, I'm sorry, but Evelyn, you're not sticking around. Evelyn is probably the worst KDA by far, simply because, first of all, she, you know, her versus Lilia. Lilia provides something in the late game by being big health. Evelyn, even with fully built items, is only okay. Lilia with fully built items provides a lot, and with no items, Lilia provides more than Evelyn does, in my opinion. So, since I'm not giving them items, yeah. I could have bought up and been level 6 for this fight instead of being level 5. I'm effectively level 5 for this fight. I know it says level 6, but I only got 5 people on the board, so this guy will win. He was probably going to win either way, but he certainly will win because of that. But that's fine. I just wanted to level up, so now I have the 5% chance of finding either Ari or Akali in the shop. And until we find both, I'm not getting rid of Evelyn. Once we find one of them, though. Also selling that, because it doesn't matter. Use a couple more rerolls. Went under 50, but if we're going to do that already, let's go a little more under. Works for me. So I got Crowd Diver leveled up so that we can get a little use out of that, I guess. Get a little more stun time, which means more time for Rage Blade to stack up. Don't mind that at all. I still would have preferred Kraken over Deathblade, but I think Deathblade is still pretty damn good. Nice, okay. It's a very good team we've got. Very nice team. If we can get 2 more Kaisas, we'll already have her 3-starred. That'll be quite nice. I'll do that. Getting Lily a 3-star is not actually bad. Normally, I don't want a 3-star 1-cost because they're not usually worth something. Lilia genuinely is because of her huge healing for both her and her nearest ally. 143 health, it's not a lot, but, like, it's decent. It's a decent margin for heal. I think she's one of the better 1-costs. Not the best, but one of the better ones. I think the best 1-cost is probably Olaf, or Annie, or Nami. Not her, is what I'm saying. There's a lot of options it could be, but not her. Okay, well, we can get a Kraken's Fury here. Also a Sunfire. Damn. I just figure temporarily give the Deathblade to Yone, so someone's getting used to her, but Kraken is going to provide way more than that. Although I could also swap out IE, because frankly, her crit chance being only 60%, Is it worth more than Deathblade? It's probably worth more than Deathblade, because IE gives 35 AD, Deathblade gives only a little more than that and some damage amp, but the damage amp won't pay off as much as the crit. If only we had focused the Jinx. Oh well. No. No. Ooh. The only one cost we're gonna have is gonna be Lilia, so this will be buff Lilia. Hey man, buff Lilia. Nah. Oh, this is pretty good. In 20 minutes, yeah, man. You excited to see what all's on sale, or did they already say it? I don't pay attention to that stuff until it's actually out. Man, this team is insane. No wonder this guy's on a win streak. Holy shit. I really needed another KDA member. Swap out this awful Ascione. Preferably a Kali, because I need an AD member for that Deathblade. Okay, I'm gonna reroll under. Okay. I don't know, I'll just give this to you. AD Seraphine, I guess. Is there anything you're hoping to find on sale or anything like that? Any expectations you've got for what you could maybe find? Man, she keeps ulting at the worst fucking possible target at the worst time. Doesn't matter, we still win though. Seraphine doing more AD than AP. We went pretty low on money for that, but I think it's worth it. Keep ourselves in the game. Yeah, I don't have that big of a wish list, man. I've got like 5 games on my wish list. That seems like too much to keep track of. I mean, out of all of these items, I think I'd rather go for the sword, so I can get more items for Akali when I get her. Akali is my only AD that I'm going to have other than the character who's already fully AD. You know, we're only have 2 AD as KDA, so we need to find some use for this Deathblade. And if I'm going to already use the Deathblade, this way I can get another sword. Matter of fact, should I just, instead of Deathblade... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to reroll. That's what I was hoping for. There we go. Okay, now that's something. That Akali is going to do a lot of damage when she doesn't instantly die, at least. She will probably instantly die most of the time because of her low health from being 1 star, but she'll at least put out a lot of damage on her way. Nice. See, that Akali was worth it. She put in 3,000 damage despite being a 1 star. I'd still like to get Nico 3-starred here, but this is when I finally let my money come back into place, because it's kind of fucked right now. Also, give you a Bloodthirster so you can keep yourself alive. If I can get 2 more Lilias, she'll be 3-starred, which would not be bad at all. 3-star Lilia, she got good damage. Even with no items, she will have good damage. Especially because of KDA buffing by 23% their AP and AD. Ooh, Akali. Wow, we almost won that. We were this close to winning that. Well, hopefully it is, man. I hope for your sake that it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of that other one. If we level up, Executioner would help Akali with her crit damage, so maybe we add in like a Karthus or some shit. Are there any other Executioners that would actually help my team? No. So yeah, we'll just put in a Karthus if we can get him. Oh, hi. Might be crazy doing that, but I think it's the right play. Probably better on her because she's 3-star versus a 1-star. They're adding Asia this year? Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I don't know much about Crusader Kings 3, so to be fair, I don't know most things going on in that in that world. Man, that Akali that guy has is just so much more of a threat than mine. Because his is a headliner, that's why. We're kind of low on health. I think I'm just gonna... Do I risk it for the biscuit here? I think I risk it for the biscuit here. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm not going down to 0. At least we got Lilia leveled up. Come on. We're gonna lose this one too, even after I spent all that money. Oh, and we're dead. I didn't know we were dead there. Well, that fucking sucks. I didn't think we were gonna lose. Of course, the game put us against first place when I was 1 hit from loss, because of course it would. TFT really likes doing that. It likes putting the people who are behind against the people in first place to try and kill people off sooner. It doesn't do it at the start of the game as much. I mean, it does sometimes, but like it especially likes it when you're down to like 7 people to have the person in first place be the one who fights 2 different people and have them both be like the low health people. It loves doing that. I don't know why. I know that's actually just RNG, and I'm probably just seeing a pattern where there isn't one, but it feels so often that they will have that happen and then 2 people get knocked out in the same round, and you'll go from like 7 people to 5 people. It just seems very rare for there to be 6 people in a game at one point in time. It's usually like there's 8 people, and then there's 7 people, and then there's 5 people. It just skips that whole number very often. Not always, but pretty often. Oh well. KDA, I genuinely think we would have done better there if I had a better headliner. I think Kai'Sa headliner is great for the early game, but she falls off. I also think it would have been better if we were able to level up more so that we could get, well, I mean, I guess technically that's, so also we could get the better headliner, so we could have gotten, like, a Kali headliner. What am I getting on Summer Sale? Probably nothing. I'll be honest. I I usually just buy a game if it's on sale, if it's a game I was already planning on buying. I very rarely see a game I didn't plan on buying that's on sale and buy it. It's normally just a case of, oh, this game looks interesting, I'll wait for a sale. But there's honestly not that many games I've currently got my eyes on. If one ends up happening, I'll say it, but like, there's only like I said earlier, there's only like 5 games on my wish list. I have a ton of games, and I like playing the stuff I'm used to. I very rarely actually get new stuff. So, because I'm very much a creature of habit who just plays the same shit all the time, I don't very often buy new games. I could check what's currently on my Steam wish list, but I'm pretty sure it's just like really basic bitch stuff. But hey, I'll check it. Why not? While we're loading in anyway, because may as well. Well, we're loaded in now. Persona 5, I don't own it, and I've always wanted to play it, but haven't gotten it. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake. That's really the only 2 things on my wish list right now, other than like lurk bait Twitch fishing, which I only put on there so I could remember it, but I don't actually plan on buying it until I have more viewers. Stuff like that. I already cleared this. Why did I open it again? Now we can get better headliners this game, which means that we do not want to go punk. It means that we want to go something where a late game headliner would go really well. Oh yeah, no, my computer's not bad. My computer's not, like, the best, but I can play Warhammer 40k Space Marine, so I feel like I can play anything. I can stream Warhammer 40k Space Marine, so I feel like I can play anything. I'll just, maybe we go 8-bit this game. We did 8-bit last game, but last time, yesterday. That's the word I can't say. But it didn't work out very well. Maybe we'll do it again today and see if it works better this time. Because we already have a 2-star Corki, and we could have a Caitlyn carry. Wouldn't be bad. Here's a rapid fire. I wasn't sure if they were or not. I didn't think they were, but I was like, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to want to go Sentinel as well. There we go. Hey, there's a Sentinel. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, do I? No, I don't. I'm going Cluttered Mind. Cluttered Mind is too good in this circumstance. Okay. Steadfast Heart would not be bad. I mean, it used up a glove, which is not great, but I want to get it because we're going Sentinel this game anyway, so we're going to have a lot of resistances. Getting durability with resistances is huge. Like, a Steadfast Heart and 2 Warmogs, or 2 Steadfast Hearts and 1 Warmogs can be ludicrous. Or add a Visage instead of a Warmogs. One of each would be pretty good. But we're going for the late game with Cluttered Mind. And this Sentinel-ass build. Because of the headliner showing up 1 level higher, the main reason I decided to go 8-bit and Sentinel with this is not for the reason you think. I did say earlier about a Caitlyn headliner. It's not just because I figure, oh, I can get a Caitlyn headliner. It's also because there is the very realistic opportunity for me to get like a Jhin headliner or some shit. Like something really weird. Something real funky. And if we do that, actually, why don't I... There we go. If I do get a Jhin headliner, I can just swap him in for one of the like lower tier Sentinels, like Lilia or Cassante. and have him just absolutely decimating. Jin is a big shot as well, so he'll work well with my Corki. So Jin's just the first one I thought of, though. Lucian would also fit. Lucian would arguably fit better because he buffs Caitlyn, who's better than Corki. But, like, there's a lot of opportunity here for a headliner carry, and I just think the best headliner carry would probably be Jin. I think Jin, if you with a Sentinel team keeping the front line distracted, the only thing that beats you then is an Akali. So I'm hoping to get Jin headliner this game. If I can't get a Caitlyn headliner and keep it like if I can get a Caitlyn headliner, get her a 3-star, maybe I'll roll with that instead. But if I can get a Jin headliner offered, I'm probably gonna go with that instead because like it's a 2-star, 5 cost with the headliner buff. It's really good. And I took the Cluttered Mind, which means I'm going to be leveling up really fast, which means it will not take a long time before I can get him offered to me. It's super min-maxy that in my mind what I'm doing, and I think it should be a good choice for the late game. I'm actually going to, you know what? I'm going to put Jin on here just so that I can remember if I see him pop up. Now, again, we're not actually going to get to level 10 very likely. I mean, if we do, it'll be like by the time we already won the game. Only way I can see that happening is if we get another Econ augment or XP augment. Preferably Econ, but unless that happens, we're not hitting level 10 in all likelihood. But I would love to. We can hit level 10 and have all the Sentinels, all the 8-bits, and then have Jin just there for fun. That'd be great. If we can get an 8-bit emblem, this becomes a million times easier. We just swap out the either the Riven or the Caitlyn, preferably Riven, or theoretically even Corki for Jin and give him the 8-bit emblem. We could swap out Corki. Then he loses the big shot, though, which I'd rather not do because Jin with big shot is very nice. Very, very nice. Now, I'm gonna go for a sword. And the reason for that is because, first of all, I want this Mordekaiser, and second of all, that sword isn't bad. I put that on Corki for now because he's 2-star, but eventually it can go on Jin, and won't be bad. But I get a Mordekaiser out of this as well, which means I can get a Sentinel. Now, we've got 2 temporary units on the field that I do not plan on keeping permanently. Neither Aphelios nor Senna are permanent installments. They are just there so I have something to maybe win games right now. Okay. We already almost have a 3-star Corki as well, which is quite nice. We cannot get Corki Headliner, even if we wanted to anymore, because we are already leveled up that high. But we're already at the point where we have a 1 in 4 chance of being offered blue-tier Headliners, which is huge. But our Econ is fucked, so we need an Econ Augment next. If we can get that, we genuinely might have a win on our hands, but we need to get an Econ Augment. Okay, we'll probably lose this one. Yeah. Strong-ass Yasuo. Why does the Yasuo dash behind? What? I forget what that is. Is that Edgelord? Yeah. It's Edgelord. I did want Sentinel. Now, Warmogs would be very nice, or a... Honestly, you know what? What I want here is a tier, so I can get a Visage, because Visage on Mordekaiser with a Steadfast Heart makes him very difficult to kill, because his shield lasts so long, and it's very, very big shield. 500 at 1 star. Like, bam, he'd have the shield up, he'd be healing 2.5 health per second for that entire shield duration. Although he did actually get his shield broken because Nami is such a busted-ass character. I think Nami is just too strong. Not in, like, a they need a nerf her way, but, like, in a they need to make her not a 1-cost way. That's not necessarily a nerf as much as just improving her. I mean, I guess if they don't change anything about her and they make her a 2-cost, it's just a straight nerf, but... That's a Mordekaiser. Now, that is an Echo. With the Sentinel Headliner effect, if I play him, I would have Sentinel 4. I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to deal with that. Although... No, because I'm only at 27 gold. If I had more money, I actually might be more inclined to do it, simply on the metric of I can just sell him off later, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk never finding any echoes because of that. Ooh, there's the tier. That tier I wanted. Ooh, so good. Now we could get this Garen headliner, even worse, honestly. I think I just go IE here. I'm gonna want that on Jhin. Like, for fucking sure I'm going to want that on Jhin. So... yeah, that plus a Deathblade and a second IE. Because he doesn't gain attack speed, so... either that or, like, Rage Blade, because I think his attack speed gets turned into, what's it called? Into AD. Come on, ult Mord, ult Mord, ult. Before you die, there you go. We still lose, but... oh, I was gonna say at least we can maybe kill Gnar, but we couldn't. That sucks. Oh well. Okay, Econ Augment. Come on. Econ Augment. I think I'll take lineup. Even more armor and magic resist isn't bad. Make my sentinels even more tanky, basically. Okay. Nice last. Anything good on there so far that you can see? At least stuff you want, I should say. Okay, yeah. I swapped them out. Finally get 8-bit stacking. It's really late for me to get 8-bit stacking for an 8-bit build, by the way. Can I just point that out? Kind of nerfed myself there. Nice last. You can get Crusader Kings 3 then. I might have fucked myself by waiting so long to play that Garen. But at the same time, I just wasn't giving him for so long anyway. And then I just didn't play him when I got the chance. That's my fault that I didn't play him, but still. Considering my win con strategy is Jhin, I don't feel that bad about my 8-bit not stacking up. Plus, we already got 2 high scores there, so not bad. And Steam is down. Unsurprising. We'll just play a second one of him for now. Oh, nice. Maybe I'll get Oblivion. Maybe. I still don't know for sure. I don't know if I want to spend money right now or not. But yeah, no, that is cool that what you wanted is on sale. So lineup is giving us an additional 8 armor and magic resist, plus the sentinels increased magic and armor. So, or armor and magic resist, not magic and armor, whatever. Magic resist. M armor, we'll say. I guess he ulted in time. Sadly, that shield on Senna. Oof. Oh well. Honestly, call me crazy, but I'm gonna go and just give... I'm gonna give more to Rabadon. I know it's probably not the right call. I could have gotten a Rage Blade, which might have been better. It probably would have been better. But I just want to have someone strong now rather than... I mean, yeah, I can give the Rage Blade to Corky, but, like, it's Corky. Also, I realized something. I should put Mord in... Put him up there. Putting even more Sentinels up front simply because, although, yes, a 2-star Corky on the board can do some good damage, this gets me even more lineup buff. And this board does 300 damage to adjacent enemies over 3 seconds. Starts with 750 shield as well. He's going to do a total of 600 damage whenever he ults. Very nice. Did he stack there? Oh, I can't check it, sadly. I guess the fact that he has a 154 shows me he did. Because I don't know where else he would have gotten that 4 from. Nice. Steam is actually down. It's funny, though, that happened. It's always funny when they launch a sale and then everyone shows, oh, hey! Hi, Jin. Hi, Jin. Did not expect you already. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any Jin rifle slots. Wait a minute. Jin and Cluttered Mind is it insane or is it ass? Well, obviously right now it's ass because I'm not selling my units yet. It's too late to do that, but I have to get rid of my ship from Cluttered Mind. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Also, hi, Caitlin. That is a nice Blitzcrank. I would really appreciate having that, but I'm gonna go greed for the Jin. Okay. Might regret that, but oh well. Oh, that's not good. When he dies, the slots go away on my bench. I didn't even think about Jin plus Cluttered Mind having an anti-synergy. You know what? Cluttered Mind gave me what it needed to give me. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we gotta hope. So you can't even open your wish list? That's insane. Steam actually just self-destructing, huh? I really need another Mord. Also doesn't help, it feels like fucking everyone and their brother is playing something that counters Jhin with the backlines killing there. We're gonna talk about that? The fucking Lux constantly ulting? With the disco ball? Oh, well, the disco... This is double the funk. I thought that was the EDM disco one. Never mind. Fuck it. I didn't need to buy another one there. Okay. So much shit is 90% off, that's insane. In a good way. Okay, yeah, Jhin is a monster when I have more open slots in my hand. Not to mention his 100% crit chance because of Radiant Infinity Edge. Honestly, I don't even know if I want any of these. I guess I'll just take a tank item that's also a gold character for more money. And just put that Giant's Belt on like Blitzcrank or some shit, or Garen even. Because I guess Garen is benefiting from the 8-bit. I do wish I had gotten the 8-bit emblem. I could have given that to him instead of a Giant Slayer. Jhin with an 8-bit emblem right now, he'd be gaining an extra 25% AD. If we could get a third 8-bit person other than him on the board, even more. Okay. I was really hoping to get a Mord there. If we can hit level 9, we can get a gold headliner almost assuredly. I'm pretty sure it goes up to like 10% chance, which is worth it to me. But we need to hit level 9, and I don't have the econ for that. What we need the Raptors to give like 80 gold. If the Raptors do the thing where they give a shit ton of gold, we can win. But we also have to live until then, and I don't think we can. That hurts. Okay, we can't lose this next round. Honestly, I kind of want to just sell this Riven for the 8 gold. I'm so upset we don't have a second Mordekaiser. Another Mordekaiser here would genuinely carry me into it. Not definitely a win, but at least having a chance at winning. But we haven't gotten another one. 32% chance for blues to show up, and I'm not getting him. It's really fucking me over. Like, insanely so. I'm gonna move Jhin over here because if I fight the Lux team, I'm gonna regret it if I don't. Hey, look, it's the Lux team. One of them, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, this isn't the Lux. This is a Disco EDM, but not Lux. Actually, it's just Zac. It's not even EDM. Yeah, when Jhin doesn't die, he puts in so much work. If we can just get the headliner of him, we win. Or not win, but we at least have a chance. I'm not gonna sell the Riven yet. Thing is, though, you know what? I will sell the Riven. Because realistically speaking, she's never gonna provide anything for me. Because we're not hitting level 10. So... we still have no Caitlyn, so it wouldn't even be enough 8-bits for it to be worth it. Finally got 2-star Mordekaiser there. This is a nice Garen as well. Come on, let's try and win this. Oh, our Jhin died. We might lose. I think we might be knocked out just because Caitlyn was able to kill him. 1 health. Okay. Fuck you, Caitlyn. That's all I have to say. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Okay. Well, we just risk it. No, I think we lose here. Oh, man. Yeah, and this is the Lux. Why does the Lux always focus me? It's supposed to be at the farthest enemy. Is Corki not the farthest enemy because he's 1 step forward? That's so brain dead. Man... that's so upsetting. How many rerolls and I couldn't find 1 Jhin headliner. I couldn't get that 1 extra Mord until it was too late. I got 7th place with such a good build, and it doesn't help that I fucked myself by deciding to go Jhin when I did. I should have just said, you know what, Jin's an anti-synergy and cut my losses. But I didn't. I really should have, but I didn't. It sucks too because I think Jhin is one of the best characters in the game if you can actually get a good combo with him, but you need to get a good combo with him. You need a very tanky frontline, and he needs to not die fucking instantly to stupid backline killers. There's so many backline killers this set that are like RNG backline killers. So like Lux ult, you just have to hope that the person you need to kill is the farthest one away. Okay, well, oh well. We'll try another game. Maybe do better this time. Maybe even get a better Jhin. First augment is gold. Okay. We could go big shot. That would still be a Corki and Jhin game, but it'd be a different type of Corki and Jhin game. We could go Guardian as well. I never go Guardian. It's not necessarily bad, but like... it feels bad because it only helps once per combat per character. And it just doesn't feel very good. But maybe I should try it. Or maybe I'll do the old EDM plus disco combo if I get offered that augment. We'll see. Just in case we do the big shot one, though, I will buy him. We're either going EDM, disco, or big shot, depending on what our first augment is. If our first augment is nothing towards any of those, then I don't know. It'll be based on our characters that we get offered in the shop. Void Staff. Okay. That is a Guardian headliner, but no. No. I don't like one-cost headliners. I think one-cost headliners are usually bad. It depends on the character, but definitely not Kennen. Kennen sucks. He's only good for his stuns. You get an Archangels or Rabadon as well. Training dummy. Kind of want gold for dummies. Make some money. I am gonna use that as an opportunity to reroll and try and find literally anything. Guess we're going disco. Money. We're still gonna lose this one. I spent all that money just so I could get disco active, and then I still lose. Oh well. Give me one more money. Give me money. Yes, money. At least I made a little bit of money before I lost. Yeah, I think we'll combine EDM with it. Why not? EDM's a good combo with it. It does mean we only get 3/4 Dazzler, but like we can always add like a Ziggs there. What are they pinging? Shut up. Jeez. What now? Okay. We got fucked over by not getting the stuff we wanted early, and now we're really low on econ, but now let's work our way up. That's 4 disco already. Nami headliner is not really what I want. I said before I don't love having a headliner who is 1 cost, but it was the only way we were activating disco. And not to mention, honestly, I'll just keep this until late game. When we get when we're about to get a 3-star Nami, I'll swap her out. Or if we get a better thing offered for her, I'll swap her out. Give me a coin, Mr. Target Dummy. Thank you. Give me another coin, please, Target Dummy. Thank you. At least I'm making back the money I lost out on. This might be a crazy choice. I think I'm going to get a Rage Blade. It'll be really good on TF whenever I get him, but for now, I'm just going to put it on Nami so that she's constantly attacking, so that she has more ults getting sent out. I think it's just better to buffer in that regard for now. Okay. See how this goes, I guess. In the end game, if we hit level 10, which I really don't think I was doing, we'll have the 2 bruisers. We'll have EDM, which we're definitely going to be using Zac ult. Zac ult's just the best in my opinion for that. We're going to have Dazzler. We're going to have Disco 6. It'll be nice. Because Disco 6 also means 20% attack speed increase and 5% max health healing per 2 seconds. Oh, she was in the middle of the ult animation. It would have been so nice if she did it. We still would have lost, but she would have killed Taric. And then we would have taken less player damage. Damn. If we lose this next one, we will get the extra gold from a lost streak, and I'll just sell the Nami so we can get the 30 for extra interest. I honestly kind of hope we lose this one. I really hope we lose this one. Not by a huge margin. By a small margin, but I still hope we lose. It's a true damage with a Yasuo who can execute. But the... Oh, he did get an execute off. That sucks. Okay, I think we lose this one. Oh, I don't even have to sell the Nami. I forgot. I genuinely forgot my entire build strategy with the, protect the target dummy. Thank you. Thank you, Gold for Dummies. Genuinely keeping me, from screwing myself over. But now we get a huge amount of gold. Very nice. Starring him up might actually lead to us winning, which is not great, because we do want to keep up the loss streak for a couple more rounds, but I'll accept it. Okay, well, we hit 40 golds. That's nice. Glove, we could get like a jeweled gauntlet with that, maybe? Or an ID. Too bad we don't have any any AD with our build currently. We'll eventually want it for Zed. And I guess Jax. Oh, sorry. I forgot Jax exists. Oh, wait, he's magic. Of course he is, because why not? So dumb. Is Zed AP as well? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, we hit 50 gold, so econ-wise doing nice. Hopefully our next augment is something that can really do some work. Because gold for dummies isn't great unless you get another dummy. If we can get another dummy, that'd be great. If we can get something else that's also really good, then that would be fine by me. Okay, we got another loss for our loss streak. That's fine by me. Means we make more money. Get 14 gold from the loss streak. Put us at 64. No, 66. I can't count. Yeah, slam it again. You know, I actually was gonna say I hope I get forward thinking. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. That's literally my logic. Just fuck it. Why not? Let's just put those items on the characters while I'm at it. So, yeah, at the end of this, we're gonna we're gonna make 135 gold. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have so much money. Ultimate econ moment. Because I even was thinking to myself, like, imagine if we got forward thinking. I didn't actually expect to get it, so I didn't say anything. But, like, it would have been nice if I had said that, so I could have been, like, a prophet. This will also help keep our loose streak going, too, because we're not going to win without being able to buy anything. We had just hit 50. We were finally going to be able to start buying shit, and now we can't. Wow. Okay, well, at least when we do get that money, it's gonna be fucking insane. That augment is basically just gain 70 gold, like, but you lose out on 5 rounds of being able to get a nice amount of gold from your interests. But when you already have an econ augment like I do, it's not as bad. I mean, it depends on what your econ augment is. If it's something that buffs interest, it's not good. But if you get something that generates gold like I have, it's actually not as bad. Because, like, look, I'm already at 10, so I'll be making extra interest still. Yeah, Valve need to hurry up and fix that shit. Because if it's still going by the time my stream ends, then that'd be sad. Because I would like to look at what all's on sale, even though I'm probably not getting anything. Okay, Jeweled Gauntlet would be nice, so I'll just go ahead and grab this set. It's also worth a decent penny. I did consider going for the Kate and getting someone who's not only worth more money, but I could make a Thieves' Gloves and just put that on someone and get extra items, but like, This is okay. Let's hope. I'm not getting a 2-star or 3-star Taric, but if I do, hey, it does make his damage pretty decent. His shield is okay at that point as well. Oh man, this is so dumb. You know what? Let's give you a Bloodthirster and we'll put it on Zed whenever we get him. Wow, that Vi living at 22 health. How fun is that? Also, bad luck protection. Yeesh. Thank goodness for the gold for dummies before forward thinking, because it is at least making this less painful for me. I'm getting the huge amount of money from my lost streak. And we get our money after this. This is our 5th player comp. Or no, it isn't. Duh. We get it after the next player combat. Not this one, but the next one. Okay. Triple Yasuo. Double Kale. What an edgelord. What an edgelord build. Honestly. Fair enough. I can't even complain. That's really... you're playing stupid and it's working. I won't complain. It's honestly just funny. Probably a reason he's in second to last place, but it's funny. Also, we gonna talk about how I'm not getting offered, like, any characters that I want? Like, I've not been offered a single Gragas since this first one. Someone else building Disco? No, I am just that unlucky. Wow. How the hell am I just unlucky? Also, I didn't move my training dummy. That was a mistake. Does he only do it during... No, he does it during any combat. That sucks. We hit 50 gold again. It's not what I want. Gnasher's Tooth or Titanic Resolve? Probably Titanic. Because, like, Gnasher's Tooth on a TF would really hit hard, but at the same time, I think Jeweled Gauntlet and Arcane would hit harder on him. And Rage Blade certainly would hit harder on him. Thank you for the gold before you died, dummy. Okay, now we get our money. We're gonna hit level 6, we're gonna get money. We just need to hope to get an augment, like, hey, maybe a heal augment, you know, something that heals me up. That'd be real nice. Because I don't want our last game of the day to be one where I just never win a match. I don't know where Zach went. I just put in whatever the fuck I could grab there. I literally was just like, fuck it, put in anything. Okay. I can get a better headliner as well. Why is Zed not moving? Zed just straight up didn't feel like moving there? Okay, we're gonna have to rearrange our board if that's gonna happen. Also, this Jhin sucks without any items. I'm not gonna lie. His damage is like nada. Actually, he is second most damage, but he needs items for sure. Okay, but we do have to move Zed. We'll probably just move our entire disco ball and team one to the right. That seems like a better option. I really wish we could just get disco 5 already. Okay, so we got a spatula. A spatula that, by the way, doesn't help us. I just took it so no one else could have it. But we could reforge it into a frying pan, and that might help us, actually. So I'm going to do that. Because the disco one isn't... Oh, it's not craftable? Or is it just not going to tell me? Oh, no, I guess it's just not craftable. An EDM carry. Do I want that? Yeah, we'll do it. We can get a Dazzler, maybe. Come on, Lux, do some work. Yeah, I literally just took that spatula so no one else could have it. The frying pan thing is just a nice secondary. If I can get a tier, I can get an extra Dazzler, and that's really it. Dazzler is nice, but yeah, I'll probably put it on Zac so he can damage reduce everyone on the enemy team. Do I? You know what? I'll put money into XP. Let's see if I can level up again. Okay. Man, that damage. The triple bouncing is kind of funny, though. If I can get another Zed, it'd be really ideal. He can benefit from that stat up for sure. We're close to level 9. If we can get level 9, we can hopefully get a Blitzcrank or a TF to play. Now, our current Lux carry, giving us the EDM 5, is really nice, so I kind of want to keep it. But that does mean we can't get Disco 6, but I don't think it's necessary. I think EDM 5 is better than Disco 6. Wow. Do I want to play that? Yeah, you know what? I'll play the Yorick after this. I'll lock it and I'll play him. The reason for that is because it would give me Guardian and Mosher level 1, I guess. Jhin without items is so little damage, by the way. Yikes, that hurt. Okay. That actually... Would that change things? Not really. That does. No, I didn't move it in time. That second disco ball's doing nothing for me now. If I lose here, I'm gonna be so sad. Keep him stunned. That is so cancerous to fight against. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Now everyone on my team is in it somewhere. Thank you. I'm not going to bother buying that Ziggs because I don't think I'll end up getting the time to use him. Oh, thank you for doing that ult there, Lux. But please do another one. Hurry. Oh, it didn't kill anyone, but at least it got him low enough first to then kill someone. Come on, Lux. Come on. Yes! She's putting out so much damage. Okay, I'm gonna put this Rage Blade, or this Nashor's, I'm gonna put it on TF. I think I leave the Rage Blade on Lux, so that she can just be ulting constantly. Or do I swap it out for a Rabadon? So she casts less often, but she does more damage. I'm gonna reroll. I'm going under, I don't care. Okay. Well, at least we got a top 5. Oh, man. I think next we're fighting this guy who's on a win streak, which means we're probably going to lose. If my next shop has TF and Lux in it, we can win. But we need both. Well, there's Lux. Can I get TF? Can I get TF? No. My Zed's putting in real fucking work, I'm not gonna lie. I've also still got this frying pan that's providing me nothing. Here you go, Zach. Enjoy. I really wish I'd gotten that TF there because he scales so much from starting up, even just once. This guy has almost all 3 stars. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He is building what's it called? Punk. Still beat him though. Thank goodness. Oh man, this is terrifying. This is really terrifying. But at least we get to the Rift Herald. We've gotten top 4. Last game of the days seem to always be either really good or really bad. This one seems to be going pretty well. Okay. If this Herald can give me a TF, we'll be in really good shape. Like, really good shape. Also, some items. Ideally, we can get a Dazzler here. We need a tier. Can we get a tier? Because making Zac into a Dazzler would not be bad at all. No tier. Thieves' Gloves, though. Ooh, Thieves' Gloves could be a big fucking deal. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, last, I did not win yet. Hopefully I do, but I don't know if I will or not. And what's the problem? We need a tier so badly, but I don't think there's any way we can get one. I think we just lose our chance at that extra Dazzler here. Sure. Oh, yeah, that's not great. Hopefully they fix that soon as well. That's, an interesting one. Well, can we beat Make the Fox Rush? That is our, that is the difference maker. If we can beat him, we know we can beat Goonlord. If we can beat first, we can beat both. So come on. Here goes. We couldn't beat him because we didn't bounce on the Bard. Bard was like their carry, and we never bounced on him with Lux. Lux would have done so much damage if he did get bounced on. Oh well, third place isn't bad. Last game of the day being a third place is pretty decent. I'll check it after the stream last because I'm ending here anyway. Hope you guys had a good one. I'll be back next week with more League. And until then, have a great time. Bye-bye.